What is up, Card Kingdom family? Kenji back for another draft here on Magic Online. We got some more of this Alpha Frog Vintage Cube draft. And yeah, let's jump right in because we've got a nice open, one of the best cards that you can possibly open. That is the Black Lotus Indeed original art. Not much to say about this one. That's going to be the easy choice, though we do have some other cards worth noting. Comet Stellar Pup. It's a really weird one. I've actually never played with or against it yet, but I've seen a lot of people saying how good it is. It's just a really weird planeswalker. I'm not going to go over all of its abilities unless it wheels, but just some other notable cards. Leovold's great, Narset, Sail into the West, Chrome Mox. For us, let's pick one, pack one, that little Black Lotus, and maybe follow that up with a second pick Mind Twist. Lotus and Mind Twist go hand in hand into a nice start for sure, if we wanted to go that route. I really enjoy a good currency converter as well. 1 mana to cast artifact. Whenever you discard a card, you can exile it from your graveyard. And 2 and tap to loot. Then put a card exiled with it into your graveyard. If it's a land, you make a treasure. If it's a non-land, you make a 2/2. So just a ton of value. Do we want a second pick currency converter over taking second pick Mind Twist? Mind Twist isn't really that fun. I think I'm going to second pick the currency converter here instead. I think that seems like a little bit more fun of a route to go into. We could just third pick Blightsteel Colossus for some more artifact nonsense. Snapcaster Mage, Grief. There's a Goblin Welder here. That's really good with Black Lotus currency converter, especially since the converter again makes those treasures. Welder should wheel. I'm guessing Snapcaster doesn't. Blightsteel Colossus probably does. Could consider taking Dark Slick Shores here as well if we really wanted to. I'm happy just taking another artifact. Let's stick with the artifact plan for now. Do some fun artifact nonsense and Basalt Monolith plus Phyrexian Metamorph in this pack. Let's go with the Monolith for some more fast manas. We could be storming. We could take Turnabout here. There is a Nissa, always fantastic. Ariok Salvagers with the Black Lotus for infinite mana, right? Do I want to just take Salvagers here? Actually, you know what? Since we have Black Lotus already, I'm going to go ahead and just take the Ariok Salvagers. 2-card combo for infinite mana seems fine. Fury and Solitude in this pack now. 2 very gross creatures. I'm not sure which one's actually a better pickup here. I guess since we already have Salvagers, maybe Solitude is. But you really can't go wrong with either of these. Both are kind of just stupid good. Sure, I guess since we already have Salvagers, I'll take the white card and take the Solitude. Blue, white, red land, Stoneforge Mystic, another Titan. We've just passed Grave Titan and Primeval, actually. Chandra's good. Stage could be fun. Absent Touch. I don't really want to be drafting too many white cards with these busted artifacts I already have, because I just don't think it pairs very well. I'm a little bit tempted just to take the Rogran Triome here. I think we're going to do that. Would really like to be some kind of combo deck given our start, and less about the creatures. I think last week's video we did mono white to aggro, which 3-0'd admittedly, but want to do something maybe a little bit different this time. Oh, a City of Traders. Oh man, there's Othari though. Another really gross white card. 5 mana, 3/3 flying, lifelink haste. Whenever it attacks, you get an experience counter, then you make a 2/2 tapped attacking creature for each experience creature or experience counter you have. So this just takes over the game really quickly. There's a Chain Lightning here. There's a City of Traders. We did wheel the Comet. Okay, let's take it. Let's read what it does. 4 mana, 5 loyalty. Ability 0, you roll a 6-sided die. On a 1 or a 2, you uptick by 2 and you make 2 1/1s. If you roll a 3, -1 loyalty, return a card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. 4 or 5, deals damage equal to the number of loyalty counters to a creature or player, then -2. And -6 is +1. And you can activate Comet 2 more times this turn. Kind of silly. You can kind of just pop off with that. Let's see. We have Otawara. We have Oliphant, Giver, Runes, Containment Priest. So white is clearly open. Oliphant can grab the Rogren Triumph, which is kind of cute. But I think Containment Priest is probably better. Now, there's the Goblin Welder, there's Conscripts, P and Kieran Nalar. I think I'm still going to take Welder here. I think we could still be doing some fun artifact stuff, but we could be going like a red-white control-y weird deck. Or like a red-white combo deck instead of red-white aggressive, which is the normal case of things. Soul Herder, not a very good combo with Containment Priest. Absence, just good removal. Okay. So, interesting pack one. Not the route I wanted to go. Like I said, I wanted to be more combo, but this is fine. There's another infinite mana source with the Ariok Salvager, though this one you have to discard your hand, so you need a mana sink of some sort already. Caracas is always just great. Flash, kind of insane. I don't see anything wrong with just taking Caracas. It's just so good. Getting past now, what? Inspiring Vantage for red-white fixing. Scalding Tarn grabs Triome. Jite, Splicer, Pentad. Like I said, I kind of want to do more combo-y stuff instead of just beatdown stuff. A little bit tempted to second pick a Pentad Prism here, but that's wrong. I should just be taking Scalding Tarn since it can grab our Triumph already. Oh, here's a nice pack. The One Ring, Teferi, Kiki Jiki for all the combo pieces we've already passed. Let's go with the One Ring here. Some red-white artifact combo deck. Maybe we can get ourselves a Tinker or something. Obviously, we're not planning on running the Blightsteel Colossus at the current state of things. Another Teferi. There's Path to Exile. It's going to be hard to pass. Zerda. Zerda goes infinite colorless with Basalt Monolith. Actually, each permanent card in your starting deck has an activated ability. The only permanent I have right now that doesn't have an activated ability is what? Solitude and Containment Priest? We could try to make a Zerdo combo deck. Or a companion deck. That could be really, really good. I mean, that should wheel, right? So I guess taking the path makes the most sense here. Lotus Field. Let's take the top. Over Oust or Dismember. So top does not combo with Goblin Welder because the wording is if both targets are still legal as this ability resolves. So if you try to turn your top into something in your graveyard and then try to draw in response, that does not work. Green-white Talisman, Lotus Petal, and a Mightstone Weakstone. Let's just take Petal here for those, again, busted openers. This will be a good 4th Irelingus deck if we can get that. Oh, there's Triplicate Titan for the Flash that we passed earlier. I think I'm going to take the Titan and see if Flash wheels for another little mini combo. Mindstone's great here over Wall of Omens. I think this might have been the Flash pack, right? This was not our opener, so let's just take Sideboard Forked Bolt here instead. So no Triplicate Titan most likely, but we do have 2 Tinker targets if we find Tinker in pack 3. The biggest thing we want to wheel is that Zerda. Yeah, we would cut Solitude. I mean, which is really weird. We would cut the Containment Priest, but I think that would be worthwhile. Nice Inspiring Vantage pickup here. I mean, Faithless Looting is really nice with Goblin Welder nonsense, plus with Ariok Salvagers, maybe. Hey, there it is. Okay, so I think we go for it. I think we go for the red-white combo deck here. We'll be cutting the Containment Priest, cutting the Solitude, but we get Zerda Companion as a reward. Each permanent card in your starting deck has an activated ability. That is true thus far. Oh man, there's the Splinter Twin too. We would have actually had a really good twin deck. We would have the Twin, the Kiki Jiki. We saw what? Deceiver Exarch, Zealous Conscripts. So, I'm gonna take the Wandering Emperor here, I think, and maybe try to wield a Sunbaked Canyon. Can't play Wedding Announcement because it doesn't have an activated ability. I would also really like this Time Spiral, actually. Yeah, Time Spiral is just a lot better. We already have the Rogran Triumph, Scalding Tarn. This is not too much of a stretch. Okay, now we can take Talisman of Creativity. Really good. We would love to get one of the artifact lands. Hollowed Fountain now is fantastic over Bivouac. Yeah, this is all coming together. Oh man, I would really, really like to take Fable of the Mirror Breaker, but it's not a permanent for Zerda that has an activated ability. We did find the Tinker though, so there we go. Now all of a sudden, Triplicate Titan or Blightsteel Colossus, or maybe even both, are back on the table. That's a really strong pack though for us. There's a Minskin Boo here. Oh, there's the Tillarian Academy. I actually think the correct play is to take the Minskin Boo. Oh, Palace. Whoa, this pack is insane. Palace Jailer, Dragon, Minskin Boo, Academy. Jeez Louise. I mean, is the Academy even that good in my deck? Maybe not. Oh, you know what? I guess Goldspan and Palace Jailer, neither of those have activated abilities, but Minskin Boo does. Gosh, am I really passing the Academy? I think we are. Okay. Insane pack. There's a Doretti. Would have been really good if we had gotten Mindslaver or something for Doretti purposes. Could just take Probe. Wasteland also Deece. Doretti is okay in our deck. Not amazing, but I still think it's probably worth taking. Coveted Jewel, there we go. There's another good artifact, and that has an activated ability. Let's see. White-black Talisman? Enlightened Tutor grabs artifacts or enchantments that can grab like Lotus or One Ring. I guess when I have Salvager plus Lotus, it's probably worth having something to tutor for the combo, but we could also just take a Wrath of God here. That seems really good in our deck. Yeah, I'll take the tutor. Canyon on the wheel, great. Can't play any of those creatures, sadly, but there is a green-white land here if we want. Red-white Bivouac came back. Okay. So just running like one forest should be fine for trying to cast Minskin Boo. Is that the deck right there? I think it might be. Looks pretty good to me. Red, white, blue, green combo-ish. Hey, there is a mana sink for infinite mana, but it's not the card we're looking for. Walking Ballista would make a really nice pickup in our deck. Is this good? I don't know. Is it fun? I hope so. Ah, see, I wish we could play the Goldspan, but like I said, we're Zerda companioning. Actually, I mean, man, is even that good? What do we have for infinite mana? Infinite colorless at that. I guess I'm not really losing too much by running companion, but I guess it's fine. We could probably add one more spell, just like Forked Bolt for some random interaction. Seeing as how we have both Lotus Petal and Lotus, we don't need 17 lands plus both of those. I mean, maybe the Hangerback Walker is worth playing after all. I guess that's fine. 16 lands with Lotus Petal. Well, Black Lotus and Lotus Petal, that is to say. I think we get all of our lands that we drafted as well. So one forest, 2 mountains would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red sources. That's plenty. 2 islands would be 2. Oh, wait. There's a concealed courtyard hiding there. 1 forest, 2 mountain, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue with 2 islands. Could probably go up if we wanted to. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 white sources with 3 plains. Don't need that many white sources. Guess we can go up on red then. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. But then we have Talisman of Creativity for extra blue as well. Okay. This will be one of those decks that if it draws well, it'll be hard to beat. But I can see it having some draws that are extremely weak. So let's go to round 1 and see if we can do some fun stuff. All right, round 1 here of this Alpha Frog Vintage Cube with our combo deck. What is this hand? It looks like a keeper, right? I needed a cheap artifact here. Let's see. We just go turn 1 Tinkered Blightsteel, right? Yeah, so Fountain, Lotus. Monolith. Turn 1 Blightsteel Colossus. Welcome to Vintage Cube. Remember what I said? If our deck draws well, it's quite the beast. Turns out turn 1 Black Lotus Tinker is good. Okay. Well, if we can do that 5 more times in a row, we can get the trophy. Feel kind of bad for my opponent. They lead off with, hey, good luck, have fun. And I'm like, yeah, have fun. There we go. There's one of our bad openers. That's a mulligan to 6. Very easy. We'll keep that. Pitch the Triplicate Titan here. Island Skull Clamp. They have no art on their cards. What's going on there? It's kind of weird. Regal Bunnicorn, nice. Go ahead and go grab ourselves our Rogrin. Okay, we'll pedal out our Basalt Monolith. That seems fine. The only issue with doing this is that I don't have double blue anymore for Time Spiral, but we can Faithless Looting next turn instead. What is that? Agatha's Soul Cauldron. This is really some bug with no art is kind of throwing me for a loop, but all right, let's loot. Oh, there's Tinker. Oh, I don't have the blue. Right. Right. I do not have the blue. So we discarded a creature, but they don't have any activated ability with it. Talisman. 2 cards left in hand. I should probably eat my Faithless Looting from my graveyard right now. Yeah, there they go. That's good as well. So I think we're going to tap for... Oh, well, yeah, of course we're going to tap for Tinker like this, because the Basalt Monolith is going away anyways. All right. Turn 4 Colossus this time. Holding open Absent. Flicker Wisp. Okay. That doesn't do anything, though. I think I still am going to tuck their Bunnicorn. Because the Colossus has Trample, so we do just have Lethal here. Yeah, alright, they're still dead. GG. Okay, well, turns out early cheaty Blightsteel Colossus is good enough, and that was a very quick round 1. Let's go to the next. Alrighty, on to round number 2 of this vintage cube draft. On the draw with a really slow hand. I guess this is still a turn 3 Minskin Boo, so maybe I shouldn't say it's very slow. Maybe we just rip the Black Lotus off the top, though, for a turn 1 Minskin Boo, lol. Yeah, so we go turn 1 Currency Converter, turn 2 Activate, turn 3 Activate. And then get ourselves a treasure and play Minskin Boo. I mean, this is fine. It's not that exciting, though, given our other starts. All right, our opponent also has a slower start, though, so I am okay with this. Draw a card, then discard a card. Put a card exiled with it into your graveyard. If it's a land, you make a treasure. All right, so we need to loot a land here. Guess I want to keep the second blue. They're gonna blow it up, Kolagon's command style. They are, and they're gonna make me discard a card. Okay. I'll just discard the Hangerback Walker, no big deal. Welder, Triome, pass. Bad news is I don't have a green source for Minskin Boo anymore. And they have a Karn. Hey, isn't that card banned? I guess I'll just give them land here. Crocus online. Yeah, discard 2 lands here, I think. Smack the Karn for 1. They're going to grab the Woe Strider to their hand. I'm pretty happy if that's what they're just going to cast this turn. Ooh, Voidwalker's really annoying. Okay. That hoses my graveyard shenanigans. Oh, there's a green source, so that's perfect. So let's just discard a plains then for them to eat. Go Mind Stone. Minskin Boo. And attack good old Karn here. Don't get me wrong, though. We are losing this game currently. Let's give them the land again. Though it is very possible that they just need to find land, so that we might be helping them out, but gotta do what you gotta do. I can turn the Mind Stone into currency converter here. It's not a terrible play. With the Goblin Welder, that is to say. The Dothy Voidwalker's causing issues. I mean, they have 6 cards in their hand, so... Not feeling particularly confident. Could also just let Minsk and Boo die, but that seems wrong. So remember, all of my cards are getting exiled because of the Voidwalker. And a Worm Coil Engine, my lord. No, that's bad. Coveted Jewel, huh? Oh man, that Voidwalker is hosing me. I mean, I just have to kill the Karn, I guess. Or at least attempt to, and they block with Worm Coil or whatever, yeah. I don't see how we're winning this game. In fact, what I think I'm supposed to do is probably just concede to preserve information at this point. Like, I don't have the Wrath or whatever. So they just had a little bit too much interaction, huh? Oh, what? I am so silly. I can't even... I am not Zerda Companion. What? I hope you could hear how loud I just slapped my head in disgust. I hope people were screaming in the comments, Kenji, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah. Since I'm running Tinker, I'm running Colossus and Titan, both of which do not have activated abilities, which means we haven't had access to Zerda, which means I've just been not running Solitude and other goodies for no reason. Okay. Good. Good, this is fine. Well, at least I recognized my mistake here before too far along. I don't think I'm going to bring in the Forked Bolt, but Solitude and Goldspan Dragon are nice extra bonuses. No fast mana, that is not a keeper. Geez. Do you keep this because of Faithless Looting? No, that's too risky. I think we need to go down to 5, right? Okay, that's good. That's really good. It's a turn 1 Goldspan Dragon. Not as good as turn 1 Tinker Blightsteel, but I mean, if they just play like a tap land here, we're in good shape, I have to imagine. And indeed, it was just a tap land. All right. Please don't kill my dragon. Nice! Mulligan to 5, but turn 1 Black Lotus does the business. What a card. All right, let's go to game 3. That's why you mulligan in a deck like this. That's too good to mulligan, but it's not a tinker until turn 3. Unless we could still cast it turn 2 with a hot top deck, of course. Uh-oh. Oh, they gave me, okay. I actually get to do it now because they did this. The hymn is actually really bad for them. I put the land into the graveyard, I get a treasure token, and now I get to Tinker Blightsteel on turn 2 after all. That is hilarious. Okay. And they can't even have an edict effect because the currency converter made a rogue for us. Jeez. That's funny. Welcome to Vintage Cube. Did you enjoy your stay? Now that's what I'm talking about. All right, quick 2-0. Let's see if we can get this trophy here in under 40 minutes. All right, on to the third and final round of this Vintage Cube draft. How are we looking? I have a Faithless Looting. I have Salvagers. We're playing against a Luris deck. I did remember to make the swap of bringing in Solitude and Goldspan Dragon, by the way. I think this is probably fine to have mulliganed, but I'm going to keep it off of the back of the Faithless Looting. Not sure if that's entirely correct, but find out soon enough, I suppose. Bloodtithe Harvester, we're okay with that thing. Colossus, and I guess we are just going to discard the Salvagers here. Dragon Rage Channeler, sure. Oh god, I thought that was a Wasteland. I was going to be very, very upset. Okay, Time Walk. That is a card among cards. They have 3 towards. Oh, that's good. Oh, they have the Lion's Eye Diamond Luris. Oh, brutal. Yikes. So it's not that they're doing anything like super inherently busted, but they're just doing a lot of small value things that is putting them way, way ahead of us, obviously. Holy smokes. What they could do here is activate Lion's Eye Diamond before putting Luris in their hand. Then just hard cast Luris this turn, and then replay the Lion's Eye. Yep, regretting not taking a mulligan now. What the heck? Okay, so they are a little bit of a mishmash of cards and colors, though. Lotus Field? What is happening? This is what I'm going to lose to, huh? Okay, I dig it. Yeah, I mean, if their mana comes together, it works. Let's see, let's just absent that thing for starters. Go to 8. One card left in hand, unknown. Sir Ginger, Lion's Eye Diamond, Luris. Interesting. Luris to hand. Cast the Luris, yeah. Recast the Lion's Eye, yep. I mean, this is probably my most winning play since we know they're just drawing the Dragon Rage Channeler next turn. Okay. Now, oh, actually, no. They might have scryed it to the bottom. And now they're looking for something else, of course. Bowmaster. Am I dead? I am dead. Yep, GG's. Okay. They do have a lot of busted cards, but I think this is a match that we are fully capable of winning. What is the wording on Containment Priest? If it wasn't cast, so that doesn't get around. Doesn't get around Luris. Forked Bolt wants to come in. It's simple. We just draw the good cards, and we don't draw the bad cards. Maybe just cut the welder at this point. Okay. Luris nonsense. What do we have here? Oh, this is really sketchy. One more land and it would be amazing, but... I don't think I can keep this. I would need to draw a land. It's just so risky, but I guess... Can they realistically beat a Tinkered Blightsteel? I guess we can keep this because even if I brick on land... Initially, I still probably have a turn or two. Okay, well, we'll take that. That's probably a land. Wow, it wasn't. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Okay, now that's just on unlucky. Shoot. Okay. Well, we're a turn behind, but at least we kind of got there. Sam, the stout-hearted. I can't speak with a fetch land. Love it. Take 3. I'm pretty sure we're still just going for Tinker Colossus here. Inskinboo is pretty good, though. No, let's just ask them the question of can you deal with Blightsteel? So, I can no longer cast Minskinboo because Petal was our only green source, but so Caracas can bounce Sam to deny them a defense. Oh, okay, they're attacking. What's the wording on this? Can't be blocked by creatures with greater power, right? I don't think I'm going to Caracas the Sam. I'll go ahead and just take 3. They didn't concede, though. If their plan is just animating Cottage, they do lose. Okay. That works. All right, nice. We'll take the second game off of Blightsteel Colossus once again. Let's go to game 3, baby. Let's get that trophy. I'm ready for it. Give me one of those busted openers. Give me that turn 1 Tinker Colossus again. Ah, there's the Tinker, but it's not turn 1, but there's no way I can mulligan this hand, of course. Turn 3 Tinker Colossus, still quite nice. Well, that has to be one of their best possible turn 1 plays, I'm sure. Sir Ginger and a tap land, maybe? Lion's Eye. Okay. Solitude's not bad here. Ideally, we don't have to Solitude our path to exile away, though, right? Harvester's fine. Activate the blood token, maybe, and hit me for 4. Only 1 card in their hand. All right, discards Thespian Stage. So, yeah. Tinker Colossus is, once again, probably going to be good enough, would be my guess. They drew another 1-drop. Sheesh. Floris in hand, yeah. think we go ahead and just take 5, or rather 7. All right, GL. Here comes Luris. Recast LED. If I draw another white card next turn, I think we're going to win for sure. Because we can then Solitude and Path. That is not it, though. Orcish Bowmaster. Uh-oh, I might be dead. I assume they're going to multi-block and play it safe. They would need to put at least 4 toughness or something. They lose to 1 removal spell with this play. They should probably throw the Harvester in front as well. If they single block, they lose. If they multi-block, they could still lose. This is a tough decision for them. Like, how much do they block with? Yeah. Because they also want to preserve lethal on the battlefield, too. You know? All right, they went for it, and we now get to win. Trample for 10. Infect. And that will be all she wrote, baby. Let's go! Blightsteel Colossus every single time. Our deck was sweet, and when we drew well, which was frequently, we did well. Never got to do some really cool things. We never actually got to cast Comet or One Ring or Othari or Time Spiral or Jewel. It was all just Tinker, Blightsteel, Beatdown. That's the way it is sometimes. Thanks all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you back next time. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Bye-bye.